turns into a good day. A smorgasbord of daily mental wellness, soothing biblical guidance. The year was 1978 when one day I was on an airliner and I noticed a sadness in my soul. I was returning to the United States from Adelaide, Australia. During the previous 2 years, I had served the Lord with the Australian members in the LDS Church and other people. Other symptoms I was having were negative, intrusive and repetitive thoughts in my mind. These thoughts caused emotions of darkness I had confronted for a while. A few years after I had returned to the States, a psychiatrist diagnosed me with the obsessive-compulsive disorder, and later, another doctor said I had the bipolar disorder. So I have coped with chronic depression and anxiety episodes during my adult life. However, today at moments, I experience emotions of goodness because I am happy and calm. As I have come to know my mental illnesses and the skills to manage my symptoms, this has allowed me to take off moments and turn them into a good day. Rather than enduring illness, currently I have shining moments of positive emotions and reasonable thoughts. I am happy because I have a thorough study of mental wellness scriptures from the Bible every day. I attribute this optimistic change of mind from constant scriptural study, which I have discovered from reading many uplifting verses. One scripture from the Bible that has indescribable meaning to me and other children of God states, "Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving let your requests be made known unto God." In Matthew it states, 23, "And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray, and when the evening was come, he was there alone." 24, "But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary." 25, "And in the fourth watch of the night Jesus went unto them, walking on the sea." Matthew 14:23-25. According to the Romans division of the night, it is 4 watches, which included, 1. 6:0-9 p.m. 2. 9 p.m. midnight 3. Midnight, 3 a.m. 4. 30-6 a.m. It was through 3 and 6 in the morning, Jesus walked on the water. Then Matthew also continues as it declares, 26, "And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, It is a spirit. And they cried out for fear." 27, "But straightway Jesus spake unto them, saying, Be of good cheer. It is I. Be not afraid." 28, "And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water." 29, "And he said, Come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water, to go to Jesus. 30, "But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid. And beginning to sink, he cried, saying, Lord, save me." 31, "And immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand, and caught him, and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt?" 32, "And when they were come into the ship, the wind ceased." Matthew 14:26-32. Therefore, Jesus is the greatest watchman and guardian who has ever lived, as he continues to watch over us and to protect us in the well-being of our souls. In addition, other scriptures from the Bible give us much comfort, wisdom, and contentment. For example, in Psalms, comfort and guidance directs us to, "Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee, he shall never suffer the righteous to be moved." Why would we not tell God our burdens and accept the Lord carries those of every living person? Although the righteous may be in distress for a while, there will be an end to their suffering. Next, I ask you, what is better than Jesus inquiring so we may meditate on it? The contents of a reference in Matthew contains a poignant statement made by Jesus and his inquiry, "Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment?" His beautifully simple declaration is being content with what you have in life. I am having a low and I have distracted thoughts today, however I do not isolate myself and I am active. I journalize my thoughts. 3. I index genealogical obituaries of deceased individuals. 4. I read uplifting scriptures. 5. I went outside and took in some sunshine. 6. I took a short afternoon nap. These actions worked and made today good. In particular, I coped with my bipolar depression and OCD anxiety to create a calm state in my mind. Of course, I had much help from Jesus Christ. It is Philippians that shares, "Jesus is my solid foundation of strength as I made it through the off times during the day and when I was doing good during the day." This scriptural reference declares, "I can do all things through Christ which strengtheneth me." I refer to the scripture reference and other particular ones uplifting and which come from our hearts. During this moment, ponder in your heart, "A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones." When I laugh it makes me bright and laughter is my medicine. Another scripture similar to this one states, "A merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance, but by sorrow in the heart the spirit is broken." Therefore, I have observed when I am happy my soul shines. Next, Jesus shares with us his guidance of peace and cheerfulness. "These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world." In addition, the Apostle Paul instructs us in Romans as it states, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the Scriptures might have hope." What a great promise the Scripture gives to us. We have patience and comfort, we may have hope because of our consistent and soothing acceptance and calmness as we read the Scriptures. At this time, I leave you with the uplifting and calming 23rd Psalm of David, 1. "The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. 2. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. 3. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff they comfort me. 5. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. 6. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." Psalms 23 1-6. What comfort this scripture gives us. I hope the experiences I shared with you will give you help if you are struggling with the symptoms I have described or with other problems. My prayer is the scriptures herein will give you comfort and guidance. Grand Rapids, Zondervan, 2010. Web September 5, 2015. Google Books. https, books Google.com. The Holy Bible, King James Version. Grand Rapids, Zondervan, 2008. Web. September 5, 2015. Bible Gateway. http://www.biblegateway.com